right there. That's how easy it is. You can see all that. It's that simple. Straighten out your winglets right there, and this thing flies great. I'm Bill, and this is Buffalo Air Park. Let's dive in. Alright guys, I got another paper airplane build that I want to do with you, and again, it's from the, I had to look at the book. This one here, the New World Champion Paper Airplane book by John Collins. So yeah, I had to look at that again. I know I did a review of this book and I did a plane build on it. What did we do? The Pro Glider 2.0. So I love this book. So I'm gonna do another build. So what I'm gonna do today is the Follow Foil. Let me just turn the page here. So right here, where he talks about a follow foil airplane, where you let me just mark it, and you build an airplane and then you take cardboard and kind of push it along. So I tried it. I can't seem to get it to work, but I'll show you what I made. And his design is built out of a newspaper. So I've never even heard of that. So we'll go over that too. But anyway, I did build it out of regular paper. So right there, that's what it's going to look like. It's a great glider, really slow flight glider, just with regular paper. Just normal 11.5 or 8.5 by 11. So that's cool. But here is, I had to look, check it out of newspaper print. So the book talks about getting it out of phone book, but I don't know if there's any phone books. I haven't seen a phone book in years. So the best thing I thought of was newspaper. But the only thing is, yeah, see how the wings don't really have a stable airfoil, I guess that's what you'd say, or spar. Yeah, so it's a little strange. I don't have room to really walk around my house and try to get some airflow over this or under it with a piece of cardboard. I still don't understand it, but I'm gonna keep trying. But I want to at least show you the build. It's very cool. So we're gonna do this one today, just out of regular paper. So all right, let's do it. It's called, I had to look at my book here. We're gonna do this one here. So we're gonna do that one. So it's right. He has 4 in this book, and this is the first one. So it's called the, let me see, the Locked. It's called the Locked Fuselage Follow Foil airplane. So let's do it. It's a pretty simple build and pretty quick. So yeah, let's do it. All right, overhead camera's on, and let's do it. So here we go. Make sure I'm in frame. All right, we are good. All right, grab my glasses like always, and we're just going to work here with the overhead camera. So this is what we're working on today. Here, I'll just flip back one page with this camera. So if you do get this book, again, New World Champion Paper Airplane book, John Collins. It is an affiliate link in my description, so I do make a small commission, and it does help the channel. So thank you. But let's do this. So it's a follow foil, and if you read through here, he talks about holding the plane on your left hand. So here, I'm just going to do this with the overhead camera. So I guess hold the plane like that, and then walk behind it with some cardboard and generate some kind of lift. So I haven't figured it out. It's definitely a lot lighter. If I compare the two airplanes, it's quite a bit lighter than regular paper right here. So it's the same kind of build. So no big deal on that. So all right, let's do it. Let me just make some room here, and just going to slide this book a little bit out of the way. I've made a bunch of these, so I should be able to walk right through this quickly. Just want to get this so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Make a mess. Should have been more prepared, right? Hold on. Okay, right there. Let me just save my page right there. Okay, you just need a 8.5 by 11. Wow, getting all screwed up. Okay, very simple. So take your paper and just fold it in half short-wise, or the short length. So fold it in half. Okay. Then you're going to flip it over. So a mountain fold is up on top. Make sure I'm in frame still. Yep, mountain fold right there. Okay, now take the bottom left-hand corner and bring it up right to that crease mark that you just made. So I'm just going to flatten this out a bit. So bring it right up to that crease. Right there, I just marked it, lined it up. Remember, I just kind of pull the crease like that from the point that I'm working, just kind of keeps everything in line. All right, let's open that up. Now bring the top left to that mark, same one we just did, that little crease mark. So it's right there. Yep. Like I said, this is a nice, quick airplane, and it flies great. It really does. So, okay, now I'm going to flip it over, and pretty much what I'm looking at are the intersection that we just made right here. So I'm going to flip this over. Now, all you have to do is fold this portion between the crease intersection right here and this edge. So we need it in thirds. So just roughly line up thirds. So this first fold, I'm going to go a little shorter than a third. See, as I fold this, hopefully you can see this on the camera. I'm going to go a little shorter just because I don't want the paper to bunch up. I found if I folded it a little too wide than the third, then everything kind of folds up and gets all kind of messy. So we're going to try this right here. So again, I just work myself out from the center like that. That's pretty good. There's one. Now when you fold the next one, your third, you want it to come right to the point. Look at that, nailed it. Right to the intersection mark right there. Boom. Nailed it. First try. If it bunches up on, you'll feel it. If it bunches up, just rework the crease. Like I would open it up and then move this line back a little bit if it was off. But no, I nailed it. Nailed it. All right. So we got that far. Now we're going to roll it one more time. Okay. And then I'm just lining up the center line right here. You can I can feel it that it didn't fold over, but I can feel it's all kind of working right together. So, all right, that's it. Now, take that. Now you can see it already starts to form the airplane. So this is a valley fold because it looks like a little valley, and this one's sticking up. That's a mountain fold. Okay, up here and over here. So that's part of the wing. Now, it's very similar. Well, it's exactly like the Pro Glider we did. Was it Pro Glider 2.0 with the locking fuselage? So this is cool. So all you do is you pull this little part out. I'm going to pull this out and start to fold the airplane. So it'll naturally just start to fold. Look at that. Can you see? Just starts to fold, and then this will kick out. See how that's doing it? I'm going to go to the other camera real quick. So that's what I had, okay, right there. And as I fold it, well, actually it was like this, okay. As I pull this center part out and start to fold it, it automatically will just start to go right in the shape. So let me come down here. It's probably can see it better. So it'll just start to form just like that. You see how that just formed like that? How cool is that? So let me see if I'm in frame. Yeah. I'm just going to open up again just because it's kind of strange, but there's a better view. That's how we were right there, right? So it's already starting to form the fuselage right there, and the wings. As you pinch this together, it'll just start to drop the wings down. So that's it. You're just going to have to mess with it. Hopefully you got to see it on camera, but it's that easy. And then I just refold. Just make sure the wings are good. Okay, now the locking fuselage part. It's just like the Pro Glider like we did. I'll show you two examples. We'll go over here with the overhead camera. Pinch where I have the two wings, the leading edges of the wings. Okay, I'm going to pinch it. Hopefully you can see this on this camera. And then I push. Oh, I'm getting a shadow. And then what I do is you want to bring this point, or maybe if I'm bringing this to the leading edge of the wing. So I push that in. Okay, open it up a little bit, push it in, and then it'll start to drop down. See, and then pinch it right there. Can you see what I'm doing? And then see how it brings these down? And that's it. Okay, that's the locking fuselage right there. Okay, I'm going to unfold it and show you with the other camera. So let me just get this back how it was. Okay, so we were like that. Overhead. Let's go to the other camera. Okay, right here. Can you see? Hopefully you can see this. So pinch the leading edges of the wing, okay, and hold together, and then take this little tip part right here and push it in so it hits the leading edge, and then I pinch it right there, and then it just drops, and then you just pull these down. See that? All right, go back to this camera. That's it. That's the hardest part of the whole thing, locking fuselage, but I love this design. So all right, I'm going to start here. So you got that, and then just make sure your wings are, everything's all lined up. Okay, open your wing back up on the bench. So this edge right here, the raw edge, gets folded to the crease right here. Right, watch. I got a shadow. I just got to move it right there. Okay, whoops. Get around the edge. Okay, see how that lines up? Hold that down. Oh, I screwed that up a little bit. Going too fast. Okay. I got a wrinkle in mine. That's from not paying attention. Okay. No big deal. Now I'll take this edge. Can you see that edge right there? And you're going to fold it into this seam right there. So, and then I kind of hold this edge from moving around a little bit. Take it and just, it's a little like bunched up. But I just kind of put that in there, right? Kind of readjust it a little bit because you want it right on that seam. Hopefully you can see my hands aren't, oh, my hands are probably in the way. Try to go like that. Can you see what I'm doing? Right there. And I kind of got that seam off a little bit, but there it is. That's the one wing. And then fold everything down just like it was. Okay? And then here you can see I'm off. I don't know if you can see I'm off a little bit. I'll just kind of, yep, right there. Just, you can move the seams around. It's pretty easy. Okay, let's do the other side. Excuse me. All right, so we open it up. Remember the raw edge, or cut edge we'll call it, to this seam, to the fold we just did. Okay, I'm getting some shadows today. I don't know if you can see that. That's right there. Okay, see what I'm doing? Right there. This moves really quick. We're almost done. Then I hold this part, and then we're going to take this edge and go right into that seam. Spin it here, right into the light so you can see. And just kind of fold it, working it a little bit there. That's it right there. Okay, and then fold that wing back down. And as I'm doing it, I just kind of readjust so I'm in line with the other wing that I did on the other side. Push it down. Okay, now just like the Pro Glider we did in the other video, the fuselage is locked. The wing will only fold down right to that point. So I'm going to just fold it tight to the where it locks, okay? And then at the back of the fuselage, you don't want anything there. So it tapers. So here, this is what I'm talking about. You just take it till it's flush. Or not, yeah, flush I guess, or right there. I'll show you here in a second. Alright, there's that. Okay, and then I'll flip it over and just follow the other wing, okay? Hopefully you can see. I'm trying to get all this on this other overhead camera right here. Okay, just line up the leading edge of the other wing I just did. And that should be pretty close to where you got it. And just kind of push that over. Just run my finger, get the wrinkles out of it. Right there. That's it. Okay. And now we just have to do the winglets on the end. So while it's still folded like that, just grab a winglet, and the author says that the trailing edge of the winglet needs to be at least the thickness of the front fuselage, or taller or more. Okay, and then the raw edge is going to be parallel with the fuselage here. So no big deal. I'll make sure I'm more. It's okay to be more so taller than the fuselage, the width or the height of it. So I want to say that's about it, and then just make sure these lines are parallel. Right there. Okay, and then you just follow the other side, flip it over. Right there. That's a fast build. We're done. That's it. Okay, ready? Watch this. Open that up. I'm going to do it all over here, right with the overhead camera. Open up the winglets. Okay. And can you see? And then just straighten that little bit out. Right there. Okay, let's go to the other camera. Right there. That's how easy it is. If you can see all that, it's that simple. Straighten out your winglets. Right there. And this thing flies great. I'm just looking at it. Okay, let's go back to the overhead camera. So there it is. And you can see how the fuselage runs out flat at the back right there. See how the back just kind of tapers off to nothing. And if you look at it, it gives you a little bit of up elevator. Not much, but you don't want any dehedral. So hopefully you can see on that camera. You want it straight across. And that's it. So I think, yeah, I think it's awesome. So there's that. All right, let's go back to the other camera. So there it is. All right, I'm going to show you real quick. I don't need my glasses anymore. So there it is. How cool is that, right? Simple. How fast did we just do that? I don't know, what, 5 minutes? I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, here, I'm going to step back. If I had more room in my house, I would show you. But again, and my dog will eat it. So, ready? Yeah, so too much up elevator on that one. So I'll just have to tweak it down. But that was it. So I did make another one out of newspaper print. But again, I don't know. I'm not really, it might be the wrong type of paper. Or wrong paper. See how it's very flimsy. It wants to flap around here. I'll actually show you. It's a cool plane. It's exactly the same before I walk away with it. Just out of newsprint. So all you have to do is just, here I just cut some newsprint up, 8.5 by 11. So pretty easy to do. But I don't know, do you know, is newspaper print the same as phone book? Is a phone book? I don't know. Or is phone book lighter? Yeah, I have no idea. So, all right, but check it out. The only thing is, yeah, this doesn't, see how the wings fold up? So obviously it's not right. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But yeah, I'm just going to close up my book, and yeah, that's it. So if you're into paper airplanes like I am during the holiday season and wintertime in Western New York, what else am I going to do, right? Other than make videos for you guys and maybe do some paper airplane builds. So, all right, that's it. So, hey, if you like it, hopefully, hey, yeah, leave me a thumbs up. And, you know, we're just trying to get through winter, at least for me, and get back to outside in the summer. So, all right, I'm Riccio, and I'll see you in the next one.